Hello everybody, Yoshi again. I'm here to make a quick video. I know people may be getting annoyed with the politics and stuff, but hey, our lives, especially the lives of POCs like mine, are heavily dictated by politicians. So politics is going to be a big part of my life. I want to talk about 9/11 and the anniversary, and this never forget BS that goes around every year. So yeah, I find it interesting how Americans are told to never forget 9/11 and the number of people that died during that day. Yet, anytime black people bring up grievances against the government, we're told to forget about it. Get over it. It was a long time ago. White people will say, "Oh, I wasn't a slave owner," blah blah blah. Yet, ever since 9/11, the United States has been going into the Middle East and killing innocent people. All the wars were based upon lies. There were no WMDs, like Bush said. So, so, and after the lies were broadcasted, and everybody found out that all these wars that the United States is getting into were based upon lies, but we're never told to remember all the lies that the government told to convince everybody to go to war. We were never told to remember all the lives that were lost because of the lies. Millions of innocent people were murdered. Nations were invaded. And we're told to remember all the people that were killed in the United States. Why is that? Why does the government want to keep people mad about 9/11? Is it so that people can be convinced to keep going to war in the United States, which has been happening war in the Middle East, which has been happening for 19 years now. It's a never-ending war that was never meant to end. It's like the war on drugs. It's supposed to go on forever, and it's there so that the U.S. government can basically do whatever they want by claiming they're fighting terrorism. Let's go back to slavery and black people. Anytime a black person brings up slavery, we're always told it happened a long time ago. Well, these attacks happened almost 20 years ago, so why shouldn't Americans forget about it? Jim Crow happened 60 years ago. We're told to, forget about it. That, racism doesn't exist anymore because Obama got elected to president, or because there was a civil rights bills passed. Yet we're told to remember 9/11. Now, if the U.S. government truly cared about protecting people, it would start with its own citizens and protect them from what is going on, what the government is actually doing, like, the Patriot Act, Guantanamo Bay, NDAA. The Patriot Act and the NDAA allows the government to wiretap people's phones without warrant, as well as arrest people without charge or trial. So the government can spy on you and kidnap you, and it's totally okay because it's fighting the war on terror. Yet, all these domestic terrorists are, applauded considered good people because, they're white supremacists killing Black Lives Matter protesters and black people. There's a reason our government wants us to stay mad about 9/11. It's so that we will keep hating brown people in the Middle East and be okay with murdering them by the United States. As long as you stay angry about that, the government is just going to keep killing innocent people around the world. Now, me, if I'm told not to forget 9/11, I'm never going to forget slavery, because slavery was a greater injustice, in my opinion. Millions of people were killed, enslaved, beaten down, killed, and stuffed into unknown graves. Most black people in America who descended from slave owners, they cannot find their family members because their family members were never marked down with their names. They were just marked down as Negro 1, Negro 2, Young Negro, Female Negro. All that, they didn't have any names, or the white people didn't allow them to use names. So lots of black people have been forgotten about. But let's never forget 9/11, because if you forget it, you'll stop being angry, and you won't want to go to war with people in the Middle East. It's crazy. Never forget slavery. Never forget Jim Crow. Never forget the millions of people that the United States has murdered